My unit, FPTV, Franklin Pierce Television Station, channel 25.1. We are the television station on campus. We are student-run, student-managed, and basically we film television shows and then play them to all of campus.
105.3 FM Ringe, the Talon, is our campus radio. We have many DJs every day come into this booth and create playlists, make announcements, really air the sounds of Franklin Pierce University.
The Pierce Arrow is the on-campus newspaper. We are the only on-campus print newspaper that is going around in circulation. It's comprised of me as well as all the editors and writers and photographers and graphic designers.
Raven Sports Network provides live play-by-play of all Franklin Pierce home games.
Within the Pierce Media Group, I am the director of Four Corners Marketing off campus, and I work pretty closely with Alyssa Borelli, who is doing on campus.
What I do is I reach out to on-campus clubs and organizations to see if they're interested in advertising in the newspaper as well as FPTV 25.
Being a leader within the Pierce Media Group has really helped me, again, with time management and working with deadlines, but it's definitely has also given me some valuable experiences working with clients. I've worked with individuals that loved the first draft of an ad that I've made, and some that literally had me do 23 drafts of an ad. So I've seen a whole variety of instances that I think has really helped to prepare me for a career after college.
I want to be remembered as the outgoing kid who always had a positive energy, even if sometimes, my day wasn't going so great. I think so far I've done that, but I couldn't do it without the students around me and the fellow PMG members.
There's a lot more that goes on in the background that I didn't realize, especially with running a television station, getting permission, getting hours, and getting keys worked out, stuff like that. So it really opened my eyes to all of the other stuff that most people don't see.
I'll take away that you never have to go it alone. Even when the times get rough and you think that I have to do all this, like this is all on me, it's never the case. In the PMG, you always had a team, and I think in the real world, I'll take that with me. Being able to be independent, but also not too independent that you turn away help when you need it. It's really smart to know when you need someone behind you and to help you out with something you're working on. And that's a really good lesson that I think everyone can take away from the PMG.
I would give prospective students a lot of advice, but the major one would be just get involved right off the bat. If you want to have a radio show and you don't know anything about radio, as long as you have the passion for it, go ahead and do it. If you want to write for the Pierce Arrow, which I highly recommend you should definitely do, go ahead and do it. Even if you've had only a couple times where you've written a piece in proper journalistic form, but you want to elaborate on your skills because you think you might be interested in it, just try it. We'll work with you. Everyone on the PMG will work with you to give you better skills and to give you that experience. You just have to get up and try, and it's fun, and no one will ever tell you no.
My favorite memory in the Pierce Media Group is the time when Sarah Rodriguez, our radio station manager, wanted to write an article for the Pierce Arrow for our October edition for Halloween. It was Halloween themed, so we had talked about in our meeting about how the manor was haunted, so she wanted to test to see if this was true or not. So I kind of was roped in last minute to staying overnight in the manor with Steve, Chelsea, Sarah, as well as Katie Bernier, who is our staff, who was with us that night. And it was so scary. But it's definitely the most memorable.
My favorite memory is honestly probably the time when my fellow PMG fellows decided to sleep in the manor and go on a ghost hunt. And so they filmed this, tried to film the ghost, and they filmed their whole experience. I wasn't there that night with them. But what happened was once they were done, they tried to edit the footage, and there was just disaster after disaster. The footage wasn't working, the computers were breaking down, just nothing seemed to work. And we kept blaming it on the ghost, Edna, who obviously had followed us over here from the manor and was messing with us for trying to catch her on film. And it was, as much as it was highly annoying, it was quite funny because everything just seemed to be going wrong only in the footage that involved Edna.
I would say my favorite PMG memory would probably have to be my first meeting. I was so nervous going there, and I'm thinking, oh, what are they going to think of me? I'm trying to build Raven Sports Network back from the ground up, and do they think I'm capable? Do they not? And the way they accepted me just made me realize I made the right choice.
I would like to thank Dr. Nevius as well as the rest of the PMG members for letting me be a part of the team and for giving me this opportunity, and just thanking everybody for their commitment, for their hard work, and for just making it a really great year, making it fun to be part of it, and also really making the unity come alive, making you feel like you are part of a team and that you're going to work with your friends and not like you're not competing with anybody, no one is against each other, everyone works together cohesively because we all are friends. And that's just the best thing ever. So thank you guys for being my friend.